Yo, what's going on? My name is China. I'm the man name's voice, and we're back for another video. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells. Okay, let's let everyone get in here. You see the caption? It says sickle cell comments. All right. So I'm sure there's some people that wanna that would like to that wanna pull up. So let's let people pull up. If you're on Instagram, the best way to watch this is going to be on YouTube. So please click the link in the bio, head across. It's not the best way to watch is on YouTube. So you want to hop across to YouTube, and we're gonna get into the comments. All right. So let's just let everyone kind of get in here first. You know what I mean? Hit the like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. Ultimate N says they're trying to Ginger J China. Yes, they are. They are trying to Ginger J China. Big up Thierry Henry. They are trying to Ginger J China. They are. I can see the narrative. I can see the narrative very clear. I can see the narrative extremely clear. And so I see what they're trying to do. So just hop across to YouTube because it's the best way to do it. Everyone that's on Instagram is just the best way to do it. You're gonna be able to see the stream properly. So let's let some people get in there. Hit the like button. We got to get the likes up. We got to get the likes up. We definitely got to get the likes up. Okay. Be respectful in the chat. That's one of the things that we ask. We need to keep the chat clean. If you want to support the channel, hit us with a super chat. So yeah, so I'm saying. So just let's keep the thing clean. So I'm saying to you. So let's keep it clean. All right. Okay, cool. So let's get into this. So let's just let's do this. Let's do this. So let's share the screen real quick. Let's share the screen real quick. Anyone that's on Instagram, I am not going to be seeing. Hey, spray, stop going mad, because I support sickle cell and I supported your sister at the blood drive. So they've taken the context out. They've taken it out of context, and that's what people do. I know how it works. So don't ask the questions. Just sit back and watch the live, and then we'll get to it. So rather than asking questions, just watch the live, and then we're gonna get into it. Okay. So you can make your comments that you like to make. You're entitled, especially if you're someone that suffers with sickle cell. I understand, because I have lots of friends that suffer with sickle cell, and people have contacted me. So to those people already, I can see sickle cell unite already. To you, to spray, to you, to the people that I can see. So so let's get into it. So let me read this. All right. So let's get straight into this one, because it's easy to if you want to but let's just get into this one. So let me take this down anyway. Let me take that spot now. No way they're trying to cancel you. Canceling someone you didn't build. I don't know. I don't know. But it is social media, and you get posted. So we're gonna have a conversation about it. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, anyone that suffers with it, you're allowed to feel, but it wasn't about you. It's about the individual. So the first thing I'm going to say, it was not about general people with sickle cell. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to say. It was about individuals. So I wasn't generalizing or speaking about individuals, but we'll get into this. So let's get into the statement that Trend Central put out today. So before we get into the statement, I received a call today from Sia from Trend Central, and she told me that I need to apologize. And I said, what for? And she said to me, for comments you made about sickle cell. And I explained to her the content. I explained to her the context that it was made. And we'll get into that conversation, but I'm just letting you know how it went. And she was like, well, if you don't do it, then there's gonna be a backlash. And I was like, well, I do believe my sister deserves apology, and I deserve certain apology as well. I was talking about that. What about those apologies? No one wants to give an apology for some of the other things, which we're going to get into, because this is all based on Backchat, an episode on Backchat, the reunion. So that's how the conversation went. And then later on, obviously this has happened. I also received a call from Vicky with the vibe. Shout out to her, my sister, who is currently in hospital with sickle cell. And, she saw some of it and she wanted to hear from me. So I explained it to her, and she just said, look, I understand. Look, I know you, and other people won't get it. So can you do a state? I was gonna do it anyway, but then obviously now I take it Trend Central. I sent it to the Shadeborough, and now the Shadeborough posted it. So people wanna. So we're gonna get to it. All right. So we're gonna get to it. So you're entitled to feel how you want to feel. If you suffer from sickle cell, even if you don't suffer from sickle cell, you're entitled to feel how you want to feel. But I'm still going to explain to you and tell you exactly what's happened. So you're entitled to feel how you want to feel. I do not take it away from anybody. Okay. I feel like you need to be educated. Sickle Cell Unite, we can have a conversation. You can even feel free to jump onto YouTube if you want to have a conversation after. Let me do this. And if you want to jump on YouTube, then you need to, I'll give you a link. So yeah, so let's get into it. Okay. So that's the thing. So I just want to say that. So we'll just get straight back into that. Right. So we are aware of comments recently made by a cast member concerning an audience member living with sickle cell disease. These remarks were vulgar, insensitive, and do not reflect the values of Trend Central or the community we represent. Sickle cell disease disproportionately affects members of the Black community, and it is not something that should ever be mocked or used as a subject of derogatory commentary. We want to be clear that these comments were made on the individual's personal platform and not on any Trend Central platform or production. Trend Central strongly dissociates itself with these remarks. We stand with those living with sickle cell disease and remain committed to fostering a culture of respect, responsibility, accountability across all of our productions and platforms. Okay, so they put that statement out, and to be fair, I do agree. Do you understand? To be fair, I do agree. Okay, we should. So okay. All right. So, but this was not done on their platform. So, just a bit of backstory for everyone that doesn't know. I didn't just wake up. I'm currently in the hospital. The sickle cell. I don't have the energy for it right now. But when I'm out of here, so just drop me a DM. Sickle Cell Unite. Drop me a DM, and then we can talk afterwards. Okay. But just drop me a DM, and we can talk afterwards. Okay. So don't. Yeah, it's fine. But if anyone else that wants to get on a live and have a conversation afterwards that suffers with sickle cell, then you need to do it on YouTube. So I'm going to give it, but let me just get into this and I'll give people the opportunity to speak. And do you know what I'm saying to you? So, all right, cool. All right, cool. So what platform? It was here. So you know what? Actually, let me go and listen. If you step in here and you start if you start being vile, like you start being rude and disrespectful, I'll just put you on timeout because it's just going to ruin the chat. It's going to ruin it. Okay, so just be respectful, and I'll be respectful back, and it's gonna be good. Yeah. Okay. No worries. All right. So yeah. So I'm just giving you a bit of backstory. Okay, because without that, but what you said was rude and disrespectful. Yeah, considering, but let's get to the conversation how it started. I think that's the best thing we should do, because the reason why this conversation actually even started, and I'll play the video, is due to the fact people are going to say it's about age shaming. No, it's not about age shaming. It's not. But if you've seen the recent clips that have been going viral, they're on my page from Backchat the Reunion. They feature me a lot, and the girls are pushing a narrative which is not true. You're 50, you're old, where your kids, where this, talking about your health, like all of these manner of things. Okay. And what you don't know is, and we'll get into this individual that I said this to, that suffers from this condition, he actually called people for me, like called people down to the show, right? Based upon just being on the show, nothing happened. He called people down. And when I say call people down, he called people for me. So where we're from, when someone calls people down for you and you're doing a live show, what does that mean? That means you're calling people to harm you, to do something towards you. Okay. Yes, this individual that I was speaking about might have been suffering, but the people that he called down were not suffering. So when I made these comments, it's based on the fact that I found out afterwards, because I wasn't told that people came down for me. This individual called people down for me. And you can go and look on Backchat Live and you will see that you will go and see, no, we're talking about something else, but I'm just giving you a bit of backstory. So I'm just letting you know, I haven't just woken up one day and decided that I wouldn't do that. It's based upon something that's happened, and then a conversation and something that's happened afterwards. And it was not aimed at everyone with sickle cells aimed at this individual. Okay, because where I'm from, we've lost friends, and I've lost friends to leukemia, sickle, all manner of things, cancer, all manner of things. Okay, so where we come from, to live any type of age, whatever, it's a good thing. Repeatedly age shamed, all these types of things. So I just said, we live to see that age. Would you hope to see that age? So that's the context. That's the context. And it's based upon someone that called people down for me, man them down for me. And now these man them are on social media talking about it. I'll show you the messages. So this is the context from it. I just have to give you a bit. And the reason why I say that is because I want you to understand that this was not about people, everyone with sickle cell. So if you feel offended by it, of course, it wasn't meant for you. And I know what happens. People watch clips. So they haven't watched clips. They don't know that I was attacked verbally, physically. I was threatened. People came down. My safety wasn't. My sister was threatened. So I'm just making you aware that this didn't happen on the reunion. This happened afterwards. And I'm simply reacting to what's happened afterwards. And you can go and see it because it's going viral. You can go on my page and go and Made You Think. Go and look at the clips and look at I was being threatened verbally. People tried to step to me physically. Other people were trying to step, they were getting held back. And then at the end of all of that, I find that people came down for me. And this is the backstory. I went to do a live show. I enjoyed the season filming Backchat. It was a good season for us. But the live show does not represent the season we had. It turned out to be baddies, Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives. So, and this is the backstory. All right. So I've come there and I've been attacked. You can go and watch it, but that's the backstory. So I didn't wake up and decide to just, and this is not about everyone. So I want to put this out to everyone that suffers with sickle cell community. If you want to educate me, if that's what you feel like the other person said, but they're not too well, feel free, because I already support sickle cell. It was not about I was not generalizing. So I was not generalizing. So, and that's what's going on. And I find it interesting because they didn't get the moment that they want to get from me. And on social media, all the clips are going viral of the girls attacking and being very disrespectful. They all of a sudden now are trying to push a narrative because there was no narrative of me. I didn't get up and attack the women. No, I defended myself and I defended my sister, my mother's honor. I was told to suck my mom. My sister was threatened. I was threatened. I was stepped to off stage. Behind, I spoke to production about it. Lloyd stepped to me off. Like, this is something I've been suffering from. And now it's come out, and I wasn't crashing out on the women. When the women stepped to me, I didn't step up to them. I didn't try to fight them. So they don't have the narrative they want. So now is a new narrative. Okay, I said some comments. So I understand why the people that, will feel that way. But like I said, it was about a specific individual. It was never about a group. Aqua baby, do you want to jump onto live? Do you want to no, so Sickle Cell Unite says, but why did you, and I'm not even answering questions, but I'm going to ask into you because you said you would speak to me. Why did you come for a sickle cell in particular? Was there nothing else extremely immature? You're entitled to your opinion. The reason why I said that is because you're, and this is the thing, like, age is a beautiful thing. I pray everyone gets to see a old age. I pray I do. But go back and watch. You're old, you're 50. This is all I'm getting. This, you don't have, it was only attacks and attacks and attacks and attacks, verbal. Then physical. Try to attack me physical. Then people will call down for me. Man them, he called, you can see on the, I'm gonna show you, you can see when he calls man them down. What did I do? We're on a show. Why are you calling man them down for me? So this is what this individual has done. So then I've just said, okay. But I didn't wake up and just, and if you're gonna disregard that, then you know, okay. You want to see it from your point of view, you don't want to, that's fine. But where I'm from, he called people down for me. If someone calls someone down for you, then you want me to be concerned about their health, but what about my health, my safety? Big says, to be honest, thinking about, you've given blood to the cause, which I don't think someone who doesn't care willing to do. It was just distasteful, but I don't think it deserves cancelling. Bro, like, I agree with you, but I have given, and I'm not saying I've given blood. I didn't give blood. I didn't wait for an opportunity to give blood. I gave blood months ago because I wanted to support. And I'll be honest with you, after I gave blood, I became really sick after that because it took away my antibodies. But I did, and I supported Trina, and I supported Vicky, who was Young Spray's sister. I supported that. It's there, and I didn't do it because I've never done it. I was like, yo, I want to help. And then they told me that, they use your plasma, they use your blood, you use your white blood cells. It helps 3 separate people. I was really happy about that. And we're currently organizing to do the one in Birmingham with sinners, using my platform for good. So I wouldn't, anyone that's given blood, a lot of people that are outraged haven't even given blood. And a lot of people that are outraged have. And that's fine. But, context is important. But we're in a world where people want to cancel culture. Okay, you're entitled to that. You're entitled to that. When a man is getting attacked and verbally abused, I bet these lot in the comments didn't say anything. Now they want to. No one says anything. But I understand. But you're trying to cancel, like, I accept for the things that I said. I never made it. I do believe Jocelyn from Trend Central's got it, and I don't want to. I like Jocelyn. He's a very nice guy. He's been nothing but nice to me. Like, I wouldn't want Jocelyn to think I was coming at him. I'm not coming at Jocelyn. I was talking about a specific person based upon something that's happened, and this person calling man them to come down for me, and these man them on social media now. So that's the context. Does it make it okay? No, because you're not happy, right? It doesn't. But it's the context. It's not about. I wasn't generalizing. I was speaking about individual person, and I was just trying to say, yes, you might find it insensitive. Yes, you might find it rude. You're all of these manner of things. But I was simply trying to say, age is a great thing. It really is. All right. But yeah, let's get back into it. So that's the intro. I appreciate everyone that's pulled up. I know this is gonna get clipped up, and they're gonna put it onto the blogs, and they'll take out the aspects that they want to say, and this is social media. I do social media. This cancel culture, I see what they're trying to do, and it's quite disappointing because essentially it's Trend Central trying to do the same thing. So, I see what's going on, and I literally see what's going on. The same way Trend Central did it to GINGA JAY, they think they can do it to me. And it's disappointing because I've done a lot for Trend Central, a lot, given a lot of great content, a lot of great moments. But in this content space, you're just content. When they use me as you're 50 and the title, did I get mad? I'm not 50. They know I'm not 50. I don't kick up a fuss. I understand it's content. I've given a lot. I've given a lot to them. A lot of good moments, And, so you don't get that the context doesn't equate to you coming for his illness. Well, he called people down for me. What were they going to come to do? Like, man, then when someone calls people down for you, what are they coming to do? So for women, you're coming to harm me. You're coming to take my life. I was there with my sister, my cousin, and you called a group of people down for me. The fact they didn't do anything, that's not the point. He called people down. They didn't do anything. What about my health? What about my family? I didn't just pick on somebody. This person called man them down for me. I'm in South London. I'm from North London. I'm not even in my ends. And I spoke about this individual. I never spoke about, and that's the first thing I'm gonna say. I want to make you. I wanna. I wanna. I wanna. I wanna make you. I wanna make you aware, bro. You was on the same page as Ginger. Yeah. Now they're gonna try to do those things, but it's not gonna work, because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. All right. It's not. It's not. It's not. So because I see what they're trying to do. I see what they're trying to do, and yeah, it's just not gonna work. But let's get into the clip about the mental health, right? Because like I said, everyone talks about about physical. Yeah, of course. But what about mental health? Mental health is the things you don't see. All right, and this is uh, when I say people don't care about men's mental health. When I say women don't care, I always get people on social media that tell me, no, of course everybody cares. Of course we care. But then, but then, but then when I speak about it, people show me they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about the mental health that I've been put under during the show, the comments, the things, the fact that people come down. Like, go look at the comments. Everyone's like, I don't know how you handled yourself. Repeatedly been antagonized and triggered. Go look at some of the clips of when people have been racist towards me. I can handle myself very well, because I know that all they want to see is the angry black man. Go look at my page and see the white women accusing me of this and that and going mad. Like, they want me to crash out so they can have that narrative. And then equally, this is the same scenario I was placed in on the reunion. They want me to crash out, and I didn't. I didn't crash out, and I haven't crashed out since. But this is the narrative that they want to paint now, in order to take it away from the behavior of the women on the show. It's interesting. Behaving of a woman. So but we'll get into it. All right. But just so we get it out there, I was talking about this individual. It was not, and it can be insensitive, but this person called man them down for me. And when it gets into that, we're not friends, are we? So there's no niceties in French. There's no, if you're gonna get into a fight with someone, or if you're gonna get into beef with someone, you can say where anything goes. I was not talking about the population, people with sickle cell, no. And if you feel that way, I'm making you aware that it was not about you. Are you allowed to feel how you feel? Of course, I cannot take away your feelings away from you. But at the same time, I'm telling you the truth. Do you have to accept it? No, you don't. If you feel like you want to express yourself, yes, you can. Be respectful, because obviously the chat. But I'm just making it sure before we get into it, I was not generalizing. I didn't generalize. See, someone says you didn't speak about the individual. You spoke about a person that. So no, I didn't. No, I didn't. And that's what they're trying to do. You spoke about. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Because if I did want to speak about everybody, I would speak about everybody. I'm not someone that's scared of saying what they believe. I don't believe that. So then why would I? I didn't speak about everybody. And I'm not going to allow people to tell me that you spoke about everybody when I did not. I didn't speak about Vicky. I didn't speak about P-Wave. But I didn't. So it's the first thing I'm going to say. Chloe, the introvert, says, listen, what you said was so disappointing, China. Chloe, you're allowed to feel like that. Chloe, you're allowed to feel like that. But at the same time, I'm telling you the truth. Now, if you want to look at the stress and the things that was underneath and being attacked, or if you just want to think that that's what I do. But I'm telling you the truth. A lot of people don't like the truth because it doesn't fit the narrative. So yeah. So they just, you know what it is? They just wanna do it, like they just want to do that, and that's what they're gonna go and do. So they're gonna try and find something else, and that's what they're gonna try. So they're gonna say, "Oh, but I'm not, and I'm not, and I never said I was talking about, and I'm not, and I haven't. So I haven't. If you're gonna clip up parts, they're gonna no, I haven't. Individual called people down for me live on the video. Man them came down. Now man them are online talking about we came down. But like, I'm not lying. I'm not saying that, oh, people said they came down and didn't come down. I'm not lying. Hold on a second. I'm telling you. And I was told afterwards. I didn't know that people come down. I didn't know. I was told afterwards. Like, I was told afterwards. Let's find it. I didn't know people come down for me. Like, I don't understand. Like, I didn't know people come down for me. But anyway, let's play this and then I'll play that for you afterwards. Okay? All right, so this is how it starts. Let's give you some context.
Actually, how are you not being respectful to men's mental health?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
I don't care.
Look how everyone laughed. Interesting.
China.
So it starts off with, what do you feel about men's mental health? I don't care. And everybody laughs. That's how it starts. How do you feel about men's mental health? I don't care. Everybody laughs. You know the suicide rates for men? Everybody laughs. What's so funny about men's mental health? What's so funny? Do you ever know anyone that's taken their life? What's so funny? Mental health actually disproportionately affects black people as well, black men as well. What's funny? But we have on camera people laughing, audience laughing, she's laughing about men's. But remember, physical health and mental health, they both suffer differently. It's the same as DV. Like, physical abuse, yes, it's very easy to see. But why do people get done for financial, coercive behavior, controlling? It's the one you can't see. Because people understand that people can, yes, it's just as bad. One doesn't offset the other. Physical abuse does not offset. It doesn't. They're both the same to the person that's suffering it. So what we're doing now here is, yes, this person has an issue, of course. But I'm talking about men's mental health and people are laughing. What's funny about it? What's funny about it? I'm not laughing at Sickle Cell. I'm not. Because why would I do that? It's not funny. It's not funny. Do you understand? And I'm outlining this because we're on the internet and they like clips. People go and watch you know what? Majority of people are not going to watch the episodes, but they like clips. So I just have to make it clear, fundamentally clear, okay? Fundamentally clear. Physical ailment is terrible, but mental abuse, mental health is also an issue. All right, so that's all I'm saying. Okay. All right, so that's what I wanted to outline before we get into it. But she said she doesn't care about men's mental health. Interesting.
China.
Of course, it'd be interesting to me. Yeah, no, just
China.
So you see when men have said on social media that women don't care about our mental health, and then we always get told, no, that's not true. That was an example of it. Just here, men's mental health, and people started laughing.
They were laughing because I said I don't care. They're not laughing because
So is it that you don't care about? Wait.
I don't know. Regardless of it, they're laughing at men's mental health.
So is it that you don't care about men's mental health at all?
The question was, what was the question on
so they asked her if she cares about mental health. She said, if she basically said if they're not in her immediate circle,
then I don't care.
So she basically doesn't care about someone crying on social media about mental health because you should have your own immediate circle.
But there's a reason why I don't care. But let's just take it back to what China said, you know? Yeah. I said what I said and I stand on what I said. I think it was only, she laughed, but she didn't say she doesn't care. I'm the only person out of 5 girls, so that's 1 out of 4, right? So already 4 girls care. I'm the one that doesn't.
Why do you care?
Now, there are people in the comments. The girls are tweeting about, there was basically nobody on my side. Everybody, all the girls in the comments are saying, we care. Speak to us. We love you. Every man's rebuttal was, no, you don't. Men don't care that the women care. All they care is that I don't care. No, yeah? They don't care that the other women online care about men's mental health. And if they cared about men's mental health, why would I be getting messages from men, by the way, saying that my boyfriend should die? Yeah. My boyfriend has sickle cell. Yeah.
Got this. I don't agree with that. I didn't say.
But if I just like said I don't care, how would that make you feel?
No, but you are a man, and my boyfriend is a man. If I had sickle cell, you should say I don't care if you don't. Because I'm
Wait,
a girl, right?
did you hear what she said? Okay, so let's look at this. She said you should care because he's a man. If I'm a girl, you shouldn't care. You should say I don't care if I die because I'm a girl. So she's saying that men should only care about men with sickle cell, and if a woman has sickle cell, I'm going to replay it because the majority, because the context is important, because this is how this conversation is started. It is important. I've taken accountability. I said I'm talking about the individual. I told the wider people I'm not talking about them, but they don't want it. People are not going to want to hear that. But this is how and she's just said that men should care about men's mental about sickle cell, and they shouldn't care about a woman's sickle cell. That's what she said. She's a woman with a man that has sickle cell. But when I donated blood for sickle cell, I didn't say, you know what, only give it to men. It's for everybody. It's for anyone that is good. That's not what she said. Okay, let's play it back. Okay, let's play it back. Because you said that's not what she said.
From men, by the way, saying that my boyfriend should die. Yeah, my boyfriend has sickle cell. Yeah.
Got this.
Yeah.
Got this. But if I just like said I don't care, how would that make you feel?
No, but you are a man, and my boyfriend is a man. If I had sickle cell, you should say I don't care if you don't because I'm a girl, right?
If I have sickle cell, you should say I don't care. You should say you don't care if I die because I'm a girl. That's what's come out of her mouth. If she has sickle cell, I should say to her, I don't care if you delete because of shit. And that's come out of her mouth. So she expects men not to care about women that have sickle cell. So when I went to help Vicky and helping, not saying Trina's got it, but helping the blood drive, I shouldn't have done that because they're women. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she's going to put out. She said that. I'm not making it worse. And this is the thing about our community. No one likes you have someone saying I shouldn't care, but I'll play it. They think, I'm telling you what happened because you guys just want to cancel people and you guys just want a story. You don't actually want to know.
My boyfriend is a man. He cares about men's mental health.
A second ago, we had to defend you. Now we can say we don't care if you die.
Do you know what, guys? One second, my darling. Thank you. China, what do you think?
So a second ago, we were getting criticized for what we did or what we didn't do to protect black women, okay, for some, for whatever. But now we're being told that we should say we don't care if a black woman's going to die of sickle cell. See the mixed messages.
No, you're not listening. You're not listening.
No, what? Guys, why is it every time I speak, this happens? Every time I speak, I do understand. I do, but every time I speak, you guys keep trying to interrupt me.
Okay,
like side talking. No, I do understand. Let me say what. Let me say what I want to say.
I've been messaging me after the men's mental health episode, saying that because I do not care about men's mental health, not that I should die, my man should die.
I understand that, and that's terrible. They shouldn't do that.
So if you care about me,
and I said that's terrible. They shouldn't do that because why would you message anyone to do that, to delete themselves? So that's not what I did. I simply, I know what people want to do, and they want to, but it stemmed from this, okay. But, mental health isn't important.
Men's mental health.
Yeah.
Why would you now say that my man should die? That should show that you do not care about men.
Who messaged you? Was it me?
The men that are messaging
Yeah, but let's speak up. But we're not speaking
about other men.
Yeah, you're speaking about random men.
They just want to hurt me.
Okay.
So in turn, you don't care about men's mental health.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about what he said. If I said, no, I don't care about your sickle cell, how would that be taken? At the end of the day, is this, yeah?
We know how it'd be taken because look what's happened. So she can say what she's saying. Proud. I don't care about that. But then now I've said something to somebody that called people down to attack me, to hurt me while I'm filming a show. My safety, and this is the thing, Trend Central. It's just my sister wasn't protected. I wasn't protected. I was stepped to multiple times behind the scene. This has happened continuously. I'm not talking about this individual. I'm talking about other stuff. And then now they want to create a narrative where it's me, when everyone can see on the clips that I was literally under duress. But they want to paint a narrative. When everyone can see the clips, go and watch the shows. And did I say anything about his illness? No, I didn't. I didn't do it on the platform. I said it I said it away from them talking about something. But now they want to create a narrative. Now they want to create a narrative. So you know, now they want to create a narrative. And everyone that's talking about, they haven't, but you know. No, that's not what she said. I'll play you. You can hear. I'll play you more of what she said. I'll play you more of what she said.
We talk about it takes a village, okay? But part of taking a village is we have to care about other people. Imagine I go on social media and say, I don't give a damn about any black women. If she gets hurt or gets great, I don't care because it's not me. It's not my sisters. It's a disgusting mindset. You try to cancel me. But every single day, we have to listen to women that literally say that to us. And we have to hear it this. And all I'm trying to say to you is this. If you truly
What's the percentage of women killing men? What is the percentage?
Let's talk about men's suicide rates then. Let's talk about that. Like, this is just...
What is the percentage?
Let China let you speak. Let's let China speak. China. Let's let
men killing women on a daily basis, and you want me to sit here and care about men when you kill us daily?
You want me to sit here and care about men when you delete us daily? You take our life daily. This is what she's saying. You want me to care about men? So she doesn't care about men, but yet everybody. So she's saying she doesn't care about men. She doesn't care about men's mental health. Men shouldn't care about women if they got it. She said this. I haven't said this, and I'm just challenging. And I'm saying, but if men said that we don't care if a woman, something happens to a woman gets raped because it's not my family members, you would be trying to cancel them. But she's saying she doesn't care. But now, because there's no viral moments of me crashing out, they're trying to use something I said on my platform, speaking about someone that suffers, someone that has something, all right? Which, Godspeed, man want the strength, you know what I mean? Obviously, but they have something. But if you're getting into beef with someone that you don't know and they're suffering from something, that's not your issue. But you want me to, with someone that was trying to harm me, someone that called, and that's the issue. Everyone else with sickle cell didn't try to call people up for me. They didn't try to harm me. So I'm explaining it to you. So I had to outline it and say it wasn't for the majority. It wasn't for them. But people don't want to hear that. They just want to hear you. I go,
I killed you. Has he killed someone? Has he killed someone? Is your boyfriend a killer? No, how am I ignorant? Has your boyfriend killed someone?
Very stupid old man.
Oh, has your boyfriend killed someone?
Very stupid.
So, very stupid old man. Yeah, very stupid old man. But I'm not stupid. You said men are deleting women every single day. I have never done anything to harm a woman. No, never physically harmed a woman. Like, majority of men are not walking around and deleting women. Because if that's the case, then your colleagues are, your friend, like your dad is, your brother is, everyone is just out there just hurting women. This is and this is what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. It was based on an individual. Now everybody wants to take it and apply it to everyone when it's not. I was not, especially to the people that I know. Someone says you can disagree with her comments about men and still acknowledge that bringing a serious illness into conversation wasn't the best choice. Both things can be true. I agree. But I'm still giving context to what happened. I agree. But because we want cancel culture. You just want that's what we want. That's what we always want. Welcome to our community. We love to destroy our own, especially when someone looks like you. You love to destroy it. It's what we do. It's what we're great at. One thing about the community, we will destroy our own very quickly. Very quickly. Very quickly. You know? That's one thing we do. We destroy our own extremely quickly. So this is to everyone suffering with sickle cell. If there's anyone, if anyone has sickle cell and wants to jump onto the live on YouTube and have a conversation, feel free. This is for the people that are suffering with sickle cell. Have a conversation. I would appreciate. Wait, hold on. I would appreciate. Approaching 50, but I'm not 50. And this is the thing. The people that are telling you that I'm 50, I'm not approaching 50. But there are people that tell you I'm 50, apart from approaching 40. Like this whole age shaming thing. And even, yes, I want to live to 60, 70, 80. I want to live a long life. Some of you guys clearly don't. Some of you guys clearly don't. And age shaming is just crazy. I don't understand where you have people that are literally grown-ass people in their mid-30s that go into the fourth floor trying to age shame. You want to hope you get to 40. You want to pray you do, because why would you not? Life gets good. How many young people lose their lives? Life gets good. So you would want to pray to see a nice old age. Everybody does. So yes. When it's health condition, you can't say it don't apply to everyone. When your comments triggered people, so you mentioned getting blood transfusion and him not making it to your age. But I was talking about this individual. It can trigger. You are allowed to be triggered, Jasmine. You are allowed to be. I have not taken that away from you, Jasmine. I've taken the fact that you're triggered, but I have to remind you. I was talking about individual, but you're triggered because you heard it. I wasn't talking about you. If you feel like I was talking about you, I can apologize. I was not talking about you. Because I wasn't. And I'm not going to allow people to say that I'm talking about you when I wasn't. I'm not going to allow people to control a narrative, to push it when I wasn't. I'm not. Not when at the same venue I was physically stepped to, like, and this is the thing, because what happened, because the women are going viral for their behavior, now they want to try to move the narrative. Because their behavior has been blogged by everybody. People weren't blogging this. So now they wanted to say, you know what, let's push this. Because it's not me. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But at the same time, I wasn't speaking to everybody. And I'm not going to allow people to put that onto me. Because I've said it to you how many times? So how many times can I say it to you? You know what I mean? Like, how many times can I say it to you? I'm not reading any Instagram comments. I can't even see. The statement was ignorant. Can you admit that? I think, also Ren, I think if you, Ren, I want to put you in the scenario that I was in, okay? And you're dealing with someone you don't know, and that person is trying to harm you. Would you care what that person suffers from, or if that person had one leg or anything? I'm not dealing with, I'm just trying to put some context to it. I found that this person called people down for me, okay? So I'm putting some context towards it. Yes, can you ignorant? I don't know what I'm supposed to do if I'm about to get into beef with someone. I'm supposed to now, the rules, are there rules to it? So, I'm saying to you, so, Bailey, I'm sorry. Okay. I was trying to give you some account. You came for someone to mention a disease that predominantly affects black people. You're not taking accountability, and since this life started, we've not heard you say sorry. But I'm sorry to everyone affected. I was, Like, but it's not to them. It's to be honest with you, it should, well, to them because they're affected, but it should, me and him should be having a conversation. He's the one we should be having a conversation with, respectfully. Like, come on, man. I don't wanna affect, to get me. I don't wanna, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, but at the same time, if you remember, I care about black people. So if you feel offended and you're there, then I'm gonna talk about it. I spoke to Vicky today. I'm gonna spoke about it. So I'm saying to you. So you know what I mean? But I don't know what you want. So yeah. And that's the thing. When you apologize, they'll say it's fake anyway. So they'll say you want to talk about everybody when I don't. You know? So I'm just, you know, someone says you wanted to drag a black girl in 6 months. The same black women that attacked my sister. We're not going to do that. You know what? Because if you guys want to push narratives, we can bring back everything. Because people want to act like I woke up today and I just wanted to start. Why would I do that? Like we're literally just been going through something right now. And we're trying to, but I know I already know. I know how our community works. I've seen this happen multiple times. Okay? I've seen this happen multiple times. I've seen this happen multiple times. I've seen this happen multiple times. Let's play this.
Okay. On sex, it had nothing to do with you, apart from when you were opening your mouth very wide. Aside
Because I'm allowed to talk.
I'm not done.
And dish your hair.
Aside from that, you want to talk about this thing, hey, you can't diss her because your sister was in the audience and she had it.
But what?
So you can't.
No, but hold on a second.
No, so you can't.
Wait,
your
sister was in the audience with a high top wig.
My sister's here now.
No, so then you can't.
Your sister's in the audience with a high top wig. So my sister's been dissed for a wig. So now black women diss another black women with wigs. But the same women spoke about Ginger Jay. My sister's been dissed for having a high top wig. This is where it's all stemmed from. This whole conversation, all of this. The insults, my sister being dissed, being threatened. They talk about protect black women, but I'm protecting the black woman, protecting my sister.
My sister's here now. My sister's here now. Do you want to say something to her? Do you want to say something to her? She's there now. My sister's there now. Do you want to chat to my sister? Lois, my sister's there. My sister's there, Lois. Go chat to my sister. Lois, go chat to my sister. My sister's there. Go chat to her. You keep calling her names.
I am embracing it.
No, she spoke about my sister. Go chat to my sister. No, about my sister's hair. What did you say? Chat to her there. Speak to her.
All right, let's
Speak to her.
Come on.
She's there. Speak to her.
She's not on the show.
Speak to her.
She's not on the show.
I don't need to talk to you.
Speak to her.
The past, honey. Because you don't say and then we're defending you. Your man is in the audience. He should be defending you. Don't be coming to cast members, asking them to defend you when your man's in the audience. That is what it was. Listen.
I don't date my sister. Yes, look at your toes. Where did you paint your toes?
Do you get me? I'm having my sister insulted, threatened, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying to you? And we have the, look, listen, anyway, it's not about, I'm just making you know it stemmed from a show, because majority people are not going to watch the show. They're not going to watch the clips. They don't know anything. They just think I'm doing that, okay? And then that's what's going to get pushed. Shanna, I already said that, but hold on a second, but wait, where is it? Hold on. How can I, all right. So
up to 3 people's lives.
so
I'm about to give blood to save up to 3 people's lives.
Today we have partners with Honestly Trina and Sickle in Me to ask members of the public to come and donate at Bricks and Blood Donor Centre to save lives.
I wanted to help. I think it's really good, specifically for our people as well. Like, we don't really get out and support each other, so I think this is a way where we can, isn't it?
My brother did.
So shout out to Trina, shout out to Vicky. So for the people that are saying that I should do something, I already have, and I have been. So this narrative that I don't support, I don't care, I do. I was talking about something you can say is insensitive, but the narrative to try to push that I don't care about sickle cell of people when I've literally donated blood. A lot of people haven't even donated blood, but that is also fine. But I've literally just donated blood, and I collaborated on this post. This was 11 weeks ago. This was 11 weeks ago, right? This is 11 weeks ago. So I'm just trying to say that when they're trying to say that I don't, of course I care, because and that doesn't mean that no, I'm just saying to you, I literally gave blood 11 weeks ago, and we're doing a blood drive in Birmingham. So if it's insensitive, yes, but do I not care? How can I not care? If I didn't care, I wouldn't be giving my antibodies and my blood.
Sickle Cell Awareness Show on the RTM podcast. Trina was the co-host, and we had the idea to do a blood drive. I have sickle cell, and I have to have exchange blood transfusions every 6 to 8 weeks.
That says,
I know RA, we out there outside Brixton. Let's get it. It's a charity thing as well, isn't it? So I'm all for it. I think it's good to kind of.
And for the people that are gonna say it's performative, how can it be performative when I did this 11 weeks ago? If I posted it, how can it be performative if I did it 11 weeks ago? I did this 11 weeks ago. I did this 11 weeks ago. I did this 11 weeks ago. So how can it be performative? I did this 11 weeks ago. So 11 weeks ago, I knew that I was going to get into this conversation where I would need to have a post just so I can post it. No, it's because I generally do these things and care. So when people try to push a narrative because I had a beef with someone that wasn't dissing me, was calling bad man for me, and now you guys are mad because I said something to someone that called people down for me, and you're like, oh, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they were going to try to take your life. You shouldn't have said that. Like, so this whole narrative where I don't care, this whole narrative where
I'm about to give blood to save.
So we're just currently at Trina's blood drive. Just honestly, Trina, just giving machine. I can't tell me I don't do good stuff, but look what man's doing. They're telling me I'm doing well right now. But that machine there is shaking my blood.
Listen, I can't lie. That's a lot of blood. I never knew they took that much blood off you. I'll be honest with you. That's a lot of blood they took out of me, man. I can't even, that was a lot of blood. She says, you donating and advocating for sickle cell should have made you more conscious about how that would affect people with such comments. You mentioned really specific things. You were highly insensitive. Yes, you're allowed to say that. But at the same time, I'm being insensitive to someone that I believe was trying to harm me. Not him specifically. Not him specifically. And you know the craziest thing, even anyway, they're not gonna play it. I'll play the clip because we said yesterday it's not fair to him. I did a live and I said it's not fair. Like, actually, yeah. But I'll put that in another, yeah. It's not fair. You know? And for all the people, like, I don't know, man. If someone punches you or someone slaps you, like, I don't know, man. Like, I just defended myself. Not physically, obviously. But I'm just showing you, for the people that want to say it cannot be performative. Do you understand? Yes, Okay, you should never have commented on it. You should have never said it. It doesn't matter if someone is trying to threaten you. It doesn't matter if someone's trying to take your life or call man for you that came down for you. That's what you guys are saying to me now. That's what I'm getting. And I'm simply trying to just say to you, okay, cool. Like, you understand? You're younger, your man's suffering. So when I hear that, I hear it. But at the same time, if you watch the show, you see what's going on. But I know a majority of people won't do that, but I have to put it out for the people that are in the chat. Someone says, I have sickle cell, don't beat yourself up about it. Look, look, Blogspot. If you got sickle cell, I wasn't talking about you. Blogspot, do you want to jump onto live? If you do, then you can jump on. But I know what's going to happen. I know what they want to do. I know social media. I know this. But, okay, I feel like you're not still understanding the things that you said don't affect the whole community. If the sickle cell community are saying to me that affects the whole community, then, but I was not putting at the whole community. So I didn't speak to the whole community, and that's not something I did. So if that's what you want to be doing, then you know what I mean. Oh, I won't have to stop. You know what I mean? So, but big up everyone acting like they never said anything disrespectful, rude, etc. when arguing. No, everyone's an angel. Listen, I literally got told suck my mum. I got told suck my mum. I got them called down to me. I got stepped to. I had all these things happen to me, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People came down for me. Oh, that don't matter. People came down for me. People came down for me, but that don't matter. It don't matter. And the person that called these people down for me was the individual. My beef wasn't with him. It was with the people that he would have called down for me. And those people are now were messaging me talking. So where I'm from, when someone calls someone down for you, they're coming to harm you. I don't know, man. It's a strange one. It's a strange one. It's a strange one. But I'll put it out again. It wasn't to everyone with sickle cell. Some of the comments are saying, well, some people have sickle cell and they're saying it doesn't affect them and they understand. Other people saying it affects the whole community. So to the people that it affects, I wasn't speaking about you. I understand why you feel like that. That's all I can say. But I wasn't speaking about you. I was speaking about an individual that has sickle cell that threatened me. That's the person I'm speaking about. I'm not speaking about you. People die from this condition. We've lost people. To do this is not a joke. Yeah, but people also die from when people get called down to pull up on them and they get shot and they get stabbed. Yeah, people also die from that too. So when people where I'm from, when people call people down for you, they're not calling people down for you to fist fight with you. That's like, he called people down for me. He called people down. I didn't. And then I said something based upon the fact that I found that he called people for me. And I told production, you didn't, my safety, people came down. And then these people now on social media saying all manner of things. And that's where it stems from. So, and now after the show, people, even though the show, it's not me crashing out, it's not me attacking women, it's not me being verbal, it's not my sister's friends attacking. No, it's their sisters, it's their friends, their people. And then now they want to switch the narrative. Now we have people saying we should call people down for you now. Welcome to the black community. Now you have people saying they should call people down. So now you want to promote violence over comments. Welcome to the community. So now you call people down for me. Okay. You don't think I got people too. So now you want us to go to war because of comments. What do you think is going to happen when we go to war? People are talking about, oh, they want to fight. Like, so now you want to threaten my safety again. Welcome to our community. Because when that happens, something bad is going to happen. Nothing good's going to come of that. I'm saying, nah, I'm just, people say, hey, it's just a strange one. It's a strange one, but it's not strange, but it's a strange one, but it's also not strange. But I exhibited, you know, I showed what I'm trying to show, honestly. I really am. I showed what I'm trying to show. What's Nole doing? I showed what I'm trying to show. All right, cool. I want to show something else. Okay. So, this is what I'm talking about. So this is on Trend Central. My name is China. Shut your mouth, China. Because when the man them turned up, your head was down. Don't act online. So I said, when the man, so this is a random person. So now I'm being attacked and said, yo, the man. So the man them did turn up. And now they're talking on social media about your head was turned down. People came down for me. And then this guy called people down for me. And now I've said something to this guy and everyone's mad at me. But this person called people down to hurt me, to do something to me. But that's okay because he's got sickle cell, so he's allowed to do that. And I'm not allowed to defend myself. This is where we find ourselves. I was not speaking about everybody with sickle cell. I was speaking about this individual with sickle cell that called people down who didn't have sickle cell. And now these people that don't have sickle cell are trying to beef me over, I don't even know what we're fighting over because it wasn't over sickle cell comments at the time. It wasn't about sickle cell. That was about her calling me or being rude to me or doing whatever. Oh, anyone just... It wasn't. And the more I say it, I have to keep saying it because it was not about, it was about this individual. And then he called people down on his phone. It's there. Do you want me to show you? But I didn't know people came down until after the fact when Cardo and people said those people came down to the door. They came down for you. And I said, what? For me? Why? They said, oh, he called them down. But I'm like, what for? We just had a little bit of stand up. It was nothing. Why do you call people down for me? So then when I'm saying that, I'm saying, well, you're age shaming, man. And then he's calling people down for me. So it was based upon that. But I already know people are going to say, no, it doesn't matter if you called people down to threaten you, to hurt you. It doesn't matter. 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 It's cool. Anytime, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, no, my head was down. No one came up to me. I'm not going to look at random guys if I don't know them. I'm not going to look at random guys if I don't know them. So if I don't know them, I'm not going to look at them. So I'm just making people know because they want to make it about sickle cell to everybody. That's what they want to do, but it's not. And the narrative, in order for it to fit, you have to be, and that's the narrative. That's what they have to go and push. That's what they have to go and push. They want it to act like, this is what they did. I can see it. And that's why I keep telling you, no, it's not. But they don't want to, that's not the narrative. Nope, that's it. I took accountability. I spoke about Vicky calling me from hospital. Vicky's calling me from hospital. Yeah. And she's like, China, Vicky with the vibes. And she's like, I know you really, and I explained it to her. And I know Jocelyn suffered with it. And Jocelyn's been nothing but nice to me. I like Jocelyn. Very nice guy. So for someone like that, of course, I'm sorry, like crazy. Because Jocelyn films it behind the scenes. I don't know who else may suffer it from there. But Jocelyn is someone that I know when we're filmed, he's had to take time off to go and do that. So for him, of course, I'm definitely, because those are direct people that, but I didn't, this was not about coming at, but that's what the narrative they want to push. I've never once, and because and the reason I showed you me doing the sickle cell donating blood is because I genuinely was helping and we're planning to do one in Birmingham. Is it insensitive if you hear it out? Then yes. I can because it doesn't matter how I feel. If you feel it's insensitive, not all of you, because some of you in there don't feel it's it. Like Too Clean Kid, he says he's got it. But to everyone else, yes, because I want, if you genuinely feel hurt because you got sickle cell or you don't, or family, yeah, but I want to put it back to something again. I was dealing with a man-them scenario situation, a beef situation, where someone has called people down, where I've showed you comments where people said they've come down. Lulu says, I've been a silent watcher for a while. I just saw the clip and I must say it's very disappointing and hurtful. Lulu, you're allowed to feel how you feel. But if you're listening to what I'm saying, then, you know, I've explained it. You're allowed to feel hurt. But I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about someone that has sickle cell that was threatening my life by calling them down. Where I'm from, when people call people down, people lose their lives. That's just it. If you've never been stabbed before, I've been stabbed before. I spoke about it before. If you've never been stabbed before, then you might not understand that, but I have. And to the man them that have been stabbed before or any other types of things before, what happens when someone, you know what I mean? What happens when someone pulls up? They're gonna bind you. I don't want to say something crazy, but I've been that way before, and I'm from North London. I'm in South London, and man have pulled up. They haven't done anything, but I found out afterwards. And I'm saying, what about my safety? How a man coming down, and now these men are online talking about your head was down, this, that, and the third. We came down for you. So I'm just letting you know, it wasn't. We both stood up. Do you get me? It was a bit of, you know, TV, and then afterwards, he called people up, but there was no need for people up. It was just a TV. It was the end of the show. So I'm giving context because people don't want context. They just want to say China said this. They won't play that. It doesn't fit the narrative. They'll find something else where they're gonna say they're not gonna show me why I said I'm sorry and I spoke to that girl and she said don't. Yeah, I know how this goes. I know how this goes. See what I'm saying? You know? China, don't watch nothing. He stood up with his sickles. He wanted to fight. So, yeah, like, you know, this is a thing where how men look at things. S. Cartier says, I'm confused. Why has it got to this? Bro, I don't know, Cartier, why it's got to this, but this is what they want to do because they want to try to cancel me because they couldn't cancel me in the show because I didn't crash out, even though I was attacked, I was threatened. I haven't done it, but they want to use this. Easy. It's easier. It's easier. It's easier. It's easier. It's easier. Yo, I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm still streaming. Okay, cool. So this is a narrative. You've seen the clips going viral. You've seen all the clips. You've seen what I've had to go through. You've seen it. Do you understand? Everyone's seen it, but now, you know what I mean? So everyone's seen it. Hold on. Oh, we got Majesty in the chat. I knew already from Zilla, so it's not the first time she's spoken it, but the reunion was the wrong place and time to reveal it. My humble opinion, it was too personal to share in that capacity. Okay, that's what Majesty said. Look, big up Majesty in the chat. Big up Majesty in the chat. Look up. I just looked up. China, I see you. I see you. Big you up in the chat. So I didn't crash out on the women. The show wasn't. I just spent the whole time being crashed out, and now because of all the clips that were getting posted on all the blogs, there's been a lot of a lot of blogs have been posting it. Now they want to try to push the narrative and change it. Someone says you didn't like the comments. No, come across the YouTube. It goes out after an hour on Instagram actually, for the smart people out there. It cuts out and then you got to restart it. So now you're on YouTube. So you're all here. You know what I'm saying? So it was about an individual that made a threat towards me and my safety and called man them down. You saw the message, man them came down. What she says, personally, this is not my fight, but I don't think it was right place for Zilla to drop the news that her boyfriend has sickle cell. Just feels kind of calculated right after the arguing. Also, that's a very personal, very sensitive type of information to reveal, especially when all emotions are high. So I don't think it worked in her favor 100%, but it definitely pulled the sympathy card. Look, listen. In the same clip, the person is saying they don't care about men, saying that we've been told we shouldn't care about women if they die. Like, in the same clip. But now, a clip of me talking about something which I've got all the sickle cell people in here. But it's not I've got lots of, and it's mixed messages. But was I talking to you? No. If you feel like I was, I'm going to tell you no, I wasn't. If you tell me you hurt me, I'm going to say, I'm sorry I hurt you, but I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was trying to protect myself from someone that was trying to hurt me. People say things when they're fighting other people. You do realize that. People say things when they're having beef or potential beef. And that's what it was. This was not me saying it to a friend. This was someone that called people down to potentially do something towards me. This is what we're speaking on. And then based upon that, I've said what I've said. I already apologized and I spoke about certain people, especially people from Trend Central that I've worked with, that I know. There may be some other people that have it, that haven't told me, and they feel a type of way. To those people, yeah. My man called people for me. Did he, you know, I haven't got any beef with him. Me and him should speak. Because I don't have any beef with him. And these people that got called down for me. So I can say it to everybody else, but me and him should speak. When Zilla said she doesn't care about men's mental health point, she never apologized. Because people don't care about men's mental health. They don't. They don't. And this is just proving it. They don't care about my mental health. They don't care about my actual physical health. You're this, that, whatever, cool. People coming down, they don't care about my sister being threatened. We were told that if you make any threats of violence, if any of your cast members, family make any threats of violence, they will be removed. But I just see the play. I wasn't protected. When Lois stepped to me behind off air and told me you're dickhead and tried to fight me, and Sia was there, she didn't do anything. And I told her, everyone was there. King Richards didn't do anything. Then she steps out and she carries on. You guys, it's just, Mel says, everyone knows you didn't mean no harm or malice, but the haters been waiting for you. Yeah. So look, I didn't mean any harm or malice. Men don't even care about men's mental health. Yeah, but we do, because the only people that really care are the men. She don't like it's not even about, it's just, I said people don't care about men's mental health. She said she doesn't care. She said that men should only care about men, and women should only care about women. I showed that I've donated blood. I do care. I understand it's hurt people that have it. I'm also specific. I've spoken to people with it within my circle. Do you understand? I've spoken to them too. But because it wants to get, I was gonna do a statement anyway. Before I got a chance to do my statement, Sheba wanna post it. People wanna, but I was threatened by this person that has sickle cell. They called people down for me, but no one cares because he's got sickle cell. So you're telling me because you're sickle cell, you're allowed to be a kingpin. You could do whatever you want. And then when people say, well, he's got sickle cell, you can't say anything. And this is what you guys have done to me. This person called people down for me. These people are online saying, we came down, you were shook. I didn't even know they were there. So they were watching me. But I'm not watching them because I've come to do a live show. Why am I going to be looking at them I don't know by the door? But no one said anything. Then after the fact, I've been told they've come down for me. Now people on social media talking about, yeah, we came down. So the evidence is there. This person called people down for me. Like, he didn't do anything physically. No one did anything physically. But I'm saying he called people down for me. And where I'm from, when people get called down for you, they want to shoot or stab you. So I'm just saying it. That's why I had beef with someone and I said something to this person. And then now people have taken this and acting like I just said it to him to bully him. No, he called people down for me and they came. So now the issue is after all the clips, they want to make it act like I hate, and then they're going to post this as well and clip it up and then say things. People are going to make lies and then the people going to make reaction videos. It is what it is. I'm not going anywhere because why would I go anywhere? We're still doing the things that we're doing. Like, we live in a people just want to cancel people. They want to see people suffer. They just love that. And because it hasn't happened to me, they want to do it now. We've got him. But I accept accountability for the people I've hurt. But at the same time, somebody was trying to hurt me, potentially hurt my sister and my cousin that were there who are women. And based upon this interaction with this person, which is beef, I don't know him, he doesn't know me, he's not doing anything. He's calling them down, yeah, like a boss. So he's a shot caller, this guy. He's a young G, shot caller. And then that's what's happened. And then I've said something. So I got threatened. People came down. So, and then, yeah, like, this whole show needs to be cancelled. We as people don't support each other. We don't know how to debate without. I'm so disappointed that a season which was a really good debate has. I'm really disappointed. A season where it was good has ended the way it has. Has ended the way it has. It has. It's disappointing. Because we didn't really speak about the topics. It was just about who's sleeping with who. It's just about, you said this, that. It was just like an American like baddies, like love and hip hop. It just wasn't representative of the work we did. But it is what it is. For the production, it doesn't matter. It's a win no matter what, right? It's a win no matter what, right? But for us, is this the best way? Do the girls think they represent and send themselves the best? No. Because we was all friends until the Ginger Jay show happened. So it's just someone said you didn't represent yourself the best either, but it started off you saying that, but it started off with me being attacked, trying to be attacked off stage. So I've put on a suit and then now I'm trying to be attacked by Lois behind the scenes, trying to attack me. So what did I do? I was called a dickhead from the start. Yes, you are a dickhead. So how did I not represent myself well? When she stepped to me to attack me, I didn't do anything. I didn't get up out of my seat. Imagine I got up. I didn't get up. I sat down and I said, "What you doing? You're crazy." Because why would I get up? She's a woman. She can't, even if she's gonna hit me, I was gonna let her hit me anyway. I'm not gonna, if you want to hit me on camera, it's up to you. But I just don't understand why you was being so aggressive. I didn't understand why she was being so aggressive towards me. Later on, she says it's because of a video that I did with Denalva. I did a video, I don't even remember Denalva saying whatever. I'm not saying anything. And I'm definitely not saying anything. I'm definitely not saying anything that were warranted that. My comments came afterwards. I told you before. I got Lois on Backchat. I said I came to a party, okay? Like I came to a birthday, me and King Richards, no one else. None of the other man them from the cast came there. It was in Eden. I came there because I wanted to celebrate her birthday, support her as a friend. She wanted me there. Only me and King Richards, no one else came. There was some other girls from production that were there. Bookie was there, Pam's there, but Pam was not from production. But I came there, cool. No behavior at the sound bank. We met up, we went there. After that, I picked up my car, we went and got food. I paid for the food. She was supposed to do my Pop the Balloon, but it never happened. And then it's just turned into something after the Ginger Jay show. And she's telling me her real issues with Denalva, it's not with me. The issues have come afterwards with me. Rather than just message me and tell me, China, you said this about me, talk to me. We could have had a conversation about this with Lois. And I would have said to her, I didn't say that's not how I would have just had a conversation with her. I would have had a conversation with her. The same way we had a conversation last year. D Grand Management says, personally, I think the SS comment that most people are upset about due to the fact that it affects our community heavily, and although you support it, the comments were just distasteful. D Grand, I can accept that, D Grand. But D Grand, can you accept the comments that I made to the person was someone that threatened my safety? Can you accept that? Because I can accept it's distasteful. I'm not an ignorant person. But when you're in beef, you're not trying to be tasteful. You're not trying to be tactful. So I'm telling you how it happened. I wasn't just on Backchat, then she said, oh no, it's based upon people came down and I was told. So, but they don't care about men's mental health. I said that already. Men's mental health does not matter. It does not matter. It does not matter that, especially black men, black women, we don't get the care we need to get, especially when it comes to mental health. No, you know how it is. So it's not based upon there. Someone says you platform Ginger Jay, so the moles are questionable. Why? Why? You want him to take his life and not do anything. It's been 7 months. He said some stuff. I never agreed with stuff he said, but he didn't attack women. I've been attacked. My sister. It's so crazy that we're speaking about Ginge. They want to cancel me like Ginge, even though the scenario I was in with the same people was worse than what they did. Ginge said some stuff. Like, I don't understand. I'm telling you, the person that I was going against, it was a beef scenario, or I don't know him. Then I found that he called people down. It wasn't on the day. On the day, there was no issue. On the day was no issue. So, but I know people, that's not what they want. They want blood. They want. I've been fasting. I've been fasting. Literally, it's fasting for Lent, even though it's Ramadan. But I've been fasting. I think it's my 15th night fasting. See this, and I'm like, oh, people want to react to this. The people that have been waiting for me, they want to go and do this. They're gonna go make their reaction videos. They're gonna. They love it. They love it. But you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna just carry on working, because that's all I do. What your fasting was it you that said all that madness? I'm putting perspective to it. Cartier, no, they keep telling me everyone was. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I wasn't sleeping with the people they're telling me I'm sleeping with. Natalie, I'm gonna put you on mute because you're one of those people. You just like to be mad. You want to be in the chat, and you don't want to accept anything. You want blood, you want death. You want me. People like you just want death. That's what you want. Unless that's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. You do, guys. I was gonna review the last episode. I didn't even get to do it because we had to address this. But I got voted grand debater, the best debater on Backchat, so I've won. I've won Backchat already. I've already won. I got the best debater. That's what I went for. So it's not like regardless of what you want to say, is I went there to debate, and I got voted best debater. So in regards to Backchat, I've done what I need to do because the conversations I've had, and when it starts getting to this violence, this whatever, it's not even how's it enjoyable? Your family getting threatened, people telling you suck your mum. At this point, it's not even fun anymore, is it? At this point, it's not fun no more. You know? One person was talking about wigs like Jay. Another was body shaming a woman too. Yeah. None of that's gonna matter because they just want to focus on this and they want to make me out to be the evil one, even though on the day I wasn't. Like, I didn't step to no. I defended myself. I was repeatedly told all these things. You bitch, you this, you dickhead, you're old, this, you ain't got no kids, you ain't like. I wasn't. It was just a barrage of insults. This was not a debate. It was just insults, and I didn't make no insults. What insults did I make to Zilla? Name me one insult I sent towards Zilla. Name me one insult I threw her way. None. I spoke about. Why did I speak about? Because Lois was threatening me, attacking me, coming at me. So I just said, "Well, how you coming at me? Look at yourself." I was in a fresh. I spent money, and then I got this person attacking me. So, you know, your friend Majesty was the one body shaming. Why did she body shame him? Everybody but hypocrites. Why didn't they put the clip of Zilla laughing at men's mental health? Cause you guys, you just know how it is. But we got the clips anyway, so we can put the clips up. It's fine. But they want to push narratives, and this is what they want to say. So, you know, it's all good. Yeah, I did call her broke because she's trying to come at me. You guys, it's like people want to insult people, want to threaten them, and then when someone says something, you're more upset with the person that said something, retaliated. Like, you guys are trying to push narratives. You guys are trying to. I see what's happening. She wasn't laughing at men's mental health. The audience was laughing because she said she didn't care. But I don't care about. So okay, cool. She wasn't laughing, but she said she doesn't care. Okay, about men's mental health. Okay, but she wasn't laughing, but the audience laughed that she said she doesn't care. It's just at this point we're moving accountability. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because you understand what we're doing here. It's fine, and this is why. It's fine. Like I said, specifically to the people that I know with sickle cell that are hurt by it. I've already said it, and I mentioned some names. I don't want to keep mentioning them names because I'm not trying to use you guys as scapegoats or nothing. But I said it. Okay. But to the wider people that were affected by it, I was not talking about you. People have said, I see why it can be seen as insensitive and distasteful. Particularly pertaining to the fact that I've donated blood, which I've shown. All right. So I understand why to those people, yeah. But that's partly one of the reasons why I said what I said, because I read up on it. And you might not think anything. And you might think, why did you say that to him? It was, you shouldn't have said that. But this guy, I thought was someone that I was going to have beef with. Not him personally, because I wasn't going to fight him. Like, if he wanted to fight me, I'll defend myself, but obviously, clearly. But I'm not going to, understand. He stood up, I stood up. It was drama. But it's they wanna Blue Legend, they're trying to cancel the kid. It's how you canceling me from what? They want to create narratives, and I've said it repeatedly. I've said it repeatedly today. I've said it repeatedly. I've said it repeatedly today. I've said it repeatedly. I've said it repeatedly. How many more times can I say it? And but I also let you know, that we saw what was happening. Do you understand? Like, we saw what was happening. So we also was happening. So let me put. Actually, I think I can. We also was happening. They want to get more views. Now people gonna come back but this is all gonna just work out with Trend Central. This is just peak Trend Central. So let's get to the bit. And remember, this stemmed from someone calling down someone for me. I have to keep saying it. The person with sickle cell phoned people for me to come down. And then I reacted to that afterwards, because when they came down, they didn't do anything. And I was told afterwards, these people came down and he called them. And and I addressed it. I don't understand. Man them, if someone calls people down, I don't understand. People, tell me. Like, you people in the chat, tell me, if someone threatens your safety or your family, and you have your sister or your brother there, and they're the junior, and what are the rules? Can you say whatever you want? Or are there some things you can't say? Someone said, in reality, he made a call. He can still get it and should. I'm not threatened by him. So it's not about that. It's about people came down and they're on social media saying we came down or your head was down. But I wasn't looking at you. If Sickle Cell want to set up his bar, you get to say what you want, my bro. I'm just saying, innit? So, and it's just such a. It's just, for me, it's just I'm just looking at it like that. Like, people saying, oh yeah, because he's got sickle cell. But yo, he's feeling like he's like a real, maybe he's a real mob boss. So all right, cool. This is the moment, innit? I'll show you where he calls up. So
Look at you, look at you. What are you gonna do? You want me? They're coming for me. They're coming for me. No, seriously. I'm not 50 though. Why are you talking to me?
So now she stepped towards me, and the man had to move her off. So now she's trying to attack me. Like, I don't know. I never stepped to nobody. I'm sat down. I haven't stepped to anybody. Like, I haven't stepped to anybody. This is what I was dealing with. Threats, insults, and now she's trying to attack me. So, you guys want to change the narrative. The person with sickle cell called men who don't have sickle cell, I take it. But you guys, they want to change the narrative. They want to act like something. They want to act like it's me. Like I came there and I was going mad. Tomorrow, we saw the clips yesterday. Have I played the suck your mom clip? I'll do it tomorrow. Lois told me suck my mom. Your mom, suck your mom. Like, what have I done to deserve suck my mom? I haven't made any comments yet. I haven't done anything. These comments have come after this. And I found that people came down for me. So it's just for me.
Look at you, look at you. What are you gonna do? You're crazy. You're crazy.
Now she's trying to step to my sister. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So my sister's safety's not been. This is the thing. But we were told, especially after the Ginger Jay episode, they made rules, and these girls broke all the rules. This girl specifically broke all the rules. We can all call people down. But why would we do that? We're here to film a show. Let me block this, but let me tell you, some of you guys are real victims because you will let anyone do anything to you. I didn't start it. Mate, you might not get to end it. He called people down for you. What did they come to do? To take your picture? No, they didn't. They came to harm you. 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 They didn't come to take my picture and to shake my hand. They came to harm me. I don't want to say too mad. I don't want it to F up the algorithm. Look, let me block you. No, don't be wrong and struck. It's because I have to block you. Because I have to keep the algorithm clean. That's it. And they could tell you wasn't, but people, I read you the comments. I didn't say he won't get to see my age. I said, will he? But why should I? Like, here's the thing. You're telling me to take back the comment from the person that called people down that wanted to take my life. He called people down that wanted to take my life. But you don't care that people came down that wanted to shoot or stab me. I don't care about the algorithm. It is what it is. You don't care that people came down that wanted to shoot or stab me, because what did they come down for? Where we come from, what did they come down for? They didn't come to take my picture. They came to shoot or stab me. What? On the Backchat reunion outside? What, trying to get shot? Trying to get stabbed? Nat, we're not going to listen to you, Natalie. She says you're assuming. No, they came to take my life. There's no reason why a group of black... No. And them man were all dressed in black. I swear them man were dressed in black. They came to... What did they come to do then? Did they come to take my picture? You're assuming they wanted to take your life. Well, you might want to assume if people turn up in a group and they get called down from people, you might want to assume that they've come to do something to you. So yes, I'm assuming that they wanted to take my life. Because what else did they come to do? So based upon that, I made comments. But these comments were not made for everybody. I apologize to the people because I genuinely feel like that. John Wick, that's the name, John Wick. John Wick and some other people came down. His name is, yes, John Wick and some other people came down. His name, of course, he came to 10 Life. John Wick, his name is John Wick. Man, like, so he came down. Men came down. Maybe they came for backup just in case madness happens. With who? I'm there with my sister and my cousin, and they're women. What madness is going to happen? I'm trying to protect them from the women trying to attack them. What madness is going to happen to us? Like, we're cast. We're here to do a show. No madness was we wasn't going to do anything. So I'm assuming, but someone called John Wick and other people came down, and apparently they came down to do something. Like, I don't know what they wanted to do, but I assume they wanted to shoot or stab me or hurt me very badly, do something. A bottle, a screw, I don't know, something. They want to shed blood. That's what I assumed. Because where I'm from, when people call you, when they come in a group, you normally leave, someone's going to get poked. That's just the truth of the matter. And ladies, if you don't understand that, then let me tell you as a man, when people call men down, the men, they probably don't know what to expect. So they're going to come with stuff. I've already apologized for the comment. So, but I gave you context because for the people that got hurt, I've already done that. But I'm also letting you know that this person threatened me and people came down for me. If you don't care about that, it just says to me that this is what it is. And we don't care about the truth. We just care about we don't care about the truth. We just care about narratives. Because I told you where it stems from. I've told you where it stems from. Like, so I've told you where it stems from. So I told you where it stems from. And I've repeatedly told it to the people. So they'll make the clips, they'll push the narratives that they want to do, they will try to at me, they'll make the threats, they'll do everything that they're gonna go and do. They'll do everything that they're gonna go and do, because that's what they do. Do you understand? They gotta do that. That's what they gotta do. Like, that's what they gotta do to fit the narrative. But I've repeatedly said it, and especially to the people that I work with and like Trend Central, yeah, whatever. But to the people behind Trend Central that suffer from that, or the people that I work with, like the names I mentioned, them people 100% as well, because they, yeah, to them. We're gonna have to do that later, man. But you made threats to a girl. What threats did I make? What threats did I make? You guys, they want to try to spin the narrative. What threats did I make? What threats did I make? I told people I make content online. Threats to a girl. I don't make threats to. I don't make threats. I don't make threats to men or women, because threats have to be lived up to. Hello? Yo.
I'm sorry, 2-pack, mate. What do you 2-pack for you? But what do y'all niggas got Sickle Cell?
Alright, you're on my stream. Can you take this seriously, please? They're trying to cancel. They want to try to cancel to do me like Ginger Jay. Yeah, I know you.
This is virality, bro. Welcome to the LVC, though, man. Welcome. You're LVC champion.
Not me getting another award. Hey, big up Kid and Chinks show. We're currently live on their stream. They're live on my stream now. This is crazy. Yeah, big you up. What you saying? No, I wasn't even dunning them out. I just explained it. I explained it. So you probably haven't heard it. Look at I don't know. Yes, assume. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, yeah, I spoke about it, but I'm speaking about it now. I'm streaming now, and I'm streaming now, and I essentially just said this. I wasn't talking about everyone with sickle cell. I said that already. Yeah. I'm speaking about individual. This person called man them down for me. John Wick and other man came to the production. Yeah, but I heard John Wick. I'm like, yo, this guy got leng. He's a leng man. Like, obviously, because no. So I heard John Wick and other people came down, and online they said that, yo, we came down, your head was down. So I knew man came, but I didn't know anyone come down for me. I just simply said I was threatened. If you've seen the clips, I was threatened off camera, tried to physically attack, and then yeah, like there was a lot that happened. So when this person has called people down that has sickle cell, I simply said, look, they're coming at me, calling me old, calling me 50, you ain't got no kids, this, that, way. And the third, and I said simply, oh, but will your man get to be this age? Like, this is a good age. But no, but now they.
The only thing I got disagreement with you with China.
Go on.
And the only thing that I think you shouldn't do is you should stop saying respectfully before you say some ultra disrespectful stuff.
What? No, because I was trying to be respectful.
No, you can't say respectfully. You're suffering and you're sick.
Oh.
Like you said, you didn't send for everyone with sickle cell. You just sent for the one person.
No, but what?
You know they're gonna be childish.
No, that's listen. The narrative is better if he's trying to send for everyone. I've repeatedly said that. I've had people in the chat. I've got people now that have sickle cell that saying you're not sending for me. I got other people saying that, it's desensitive to all sickle cell people. So I'll listen to both and I can take accountability. But I have to reiterate to the people that have it and the people that I know and the people that I was not generalizing. I was speaking about a specific individual, and this individual called people down for me. And I'm saying to people, wear a football. Like, when man come down, they're not coming to take your picture, they're coming to shoot or stab. Like, I don't know why we play this game. So when I'm from North, I'm in South, and on the production, people are being called down for me, and I found this out afterwards. Yeah, so then I've said, look, and this is where we've got to. So this whole narrative of that, I'm trying to speak to everyone with sickle cell, and I hate this. It's just crazy. Like, now, someone threatened me. It was a beef thing, and I should care about not offending them because they have something. But this person is calling people that are well, don't have it, and they wanna. You know what I'm saying? I'm not beefing him.
No, I'm with you though, man. Because the same thing happened with Justo when Justo said something about Chronic's mum, and then Chronic said something about his brother. So it's the exact same thing. You can't do stuff to people and then police their reaction. You know what I'm saying? So they said what they said about you, and you said what you said. That's all it is. If you don't want to be spoken about in this way, don't bother people.
Yeah, and you know what it is? A lot of clips have been going viral, and the show is showing people not in a good light, and they've used this to try to push it onto me. I see what they're trying to go and do, but look, listen. This also lets me know how relevant I am as well, because you it's just, and it's not trying to be. It's just I said something based upon something that's happened, but people don't care about the truth. They care about clips. But the truth is this: I did a show, yeah. His girl was being disrespectful to me. He stood up, I stood up, and that was it. He called people up. And in the end, those people came down. They watched me. They didn't say anything. Then afterwards, I was told that people came down, the ones by the door, and then later on, they got into comments and saying that, yeah, we came down. Your head was down. I screenshotted it. Do you get me? I showed them. They're saying all this, whatever. So man actually came from you. The fact they didn't do anything, that's something else. That's whatever. Whether or not they didn't something or didn't do anything, that's whatever it is. But that's what happened. And the guy that called these people had sickle cell, and so we had this back and forth, and that's what happened. So if they want to tell me that, oh well, if someone has sickle cell, they can call people down, they can do whatever they want to do because they have sickle cell, then essentially you're giving that person a right to do whatever they want, and anyone can't say anything to them. And if they do, is well, he's got sickle cell, and that's what I'm being told. I'm being told this person's allowed to call people, John Wick, other people that have jumped into the comments. They've let me know that they came down, and then now I'm the bad guy because I said, oh, but will your man, like you're coming at my age, you're coming at my health, you're saying all, but will your man get, and then that's where we are right now. And this follows being verbally attacked, physically attacked, my sister being verbally attacked, being threatened, and now it's turned around to, oh, what I've said, even though there's clips of these women trying to attack me and verbally, so it's just switched around. It's interesting.
Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. To clear up.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
No worries. Okay.
But China, man, we have to stop this man now, man.
What?
You keep getting into passes with people.
Bro, I don't get into passes with people. People get into passes with me, and that's the thing. I mind my business. I be confident. I mind my business. You get me? So I'm saying to you.
We need to work on some conflict resolution, though, man. We need to start learning to be the bigger person and not entertain.
Someone's.
One thing I forgot. This hasn't got nothing to do with Lois, has it? Is it Lois's man?
No, that's not, man.
Okay. So this is the next person.
Yeah, man. But they'll just, yeah.
Well, they're not even worth a name.
Bro, it's not even that. It's this whole thing is I never even had issue with this person. It's mad because they keep trying to create issues that, and this is what I'm trying to say. Imagine the whole show. Go look at. I haven't thrown no insults at this person. The whole season I haven't thrown no insults at this person. The whole show I haven't thrown no insults at this person. I never had beef with this person, but it's come to the reunion and people have just come with mad energy to have beef and to fight. Go look at all the back chats episodes. I haven't had no fights with these people. Not one person.
What's your relationship like with Trend Central?
But no relationship, because I take it they're the ones that send that through. They called me today and they said certain things, so I'll take it like that. But there are a couple people that on Trend Central that I do know or I've worked with that have sickle cell. So to them, I wanted to put that out to them. Do you get me? Because like I can see why they could have felt a certain type of way, but they're trying to. If you're trying to push a narrative that's not true, then this is what it is. If you're trying to push a narrative that's not true, this is what it is, because it's not true. Something happened and I said it.
No, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
I don't think they got a problem. They're just putting out statements for the company, innit? You lot you're still going to do content with them and stuff. Right?
Bro, they put bro. Just look at the statement. Do you get me? Bro, listen. I don't know what the future. Listen, it's all. Listen, I got voted the best debate. I got. Ginger says just he's in the chat. Just blame me. It's cool. Nah, it's cool, man. You got to blame you, man. No, bro. Listen. I got voted the best debate or the grand debate on back chat. So that's 2 seasons, and I got voted the best debater. So it is what it is. I went there to debate. I didn't go there to fight. So that's why I didn't get. You know what I mean? I went there to debate, and I got the best debater. So because they can't award the top debater, so they have to try cancellation. Do you get me? Yeah, like Big Dad, let me put that in the chat. They can't award the top debater, so got to try cancellation. Look, end of the day is I got top debater. I didn't get top insulter or top rudeness. That's not what I was trying to go and do. So I'm saying to you, like, you get me? So I was gonna say, what did he take it back? Does he apologize? No, to the guy.
What, the guy who phoned him for people to mash him up?
Yeah, like, is he standing on it or?
But I don't. But,
Can you hear that?
bro, I haven't spoke to the guy. I said to everybody else, we don't give apologies to the net, bro. Like for that. If and not even that, a conversation, because you called people down for me. Why did you? People saying they didn't come to. I'll be like, why did you call people down? What did they come to do? Like, let's have a conversation as men. Like we could have had a conversation as men, but people come down and now they're pushing narratives. Oh, do you understand? But I didn't call people down. Well, I could be saying, hold on a second, you people came down, so let's all link up now. That now I know people came down. You got man them, I got man them. But why are we doing that for? Where does that take us? It doesn't take us anywhere. Do you understand? I'm not trying to fight. I mean, it's already been taken out of context. Do you get me? It's already been taken out of context. So when you if you want to continue it, or just take it worse. So you know what I mean? Bro, listen, people will make their comments, they will make their clips, they will do all these things, but regardless of it, it was about a specific person that I had beef with. Yeah, and that beef consisted of calling man them down that potentially could have shoot or stab me, and that's where we're from. And if you don't understand what it means to call people down, then you don't understand what it means to call people down, because anyone that hears that and says, oh, he called people down for you, they know what that means. But all of a sudden, because he's got sickle cell, it's okay. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't have said anything. Even though he called people down, it doesn't matter. He's got sickle cell. And this is what they've said to me. But no one cares the fact that people came down to fight me over a back chat reunion, and I didn't do anything. So
no, I hear you, my boy.
Yeah, so
make a good clip, man. You got anything more volatile or dangerous that we can put as a thumbnail and caption?
nah, because it's not about being volatile or dangerous, but it's just about being truth. Do you understand? Like, and
I know, but I'm trying to get views, man. I want to make it as toxic as possible.
Nah, man, like, because it's not a toxic thing. Because generally they've tried to. No, okay. So I wouldn't have picked up the phone, but generally, this was a serious conversation, and yeah, it's a serious. And let's not make it joke, because I wasn't. It was like when I was talking about men's mental health, it wasn't a joke, and this wasn't a joke. But at the end of the day, no. At the end of the day, it just came down to I potentially had beef with someone that caused people down. They didn't do anything, but they were there. Now they're online letting people know that they came down. Now I got other people talking about, oh, this is where it came from, and that's where it went. So to the people that was affected by it, I apologize to them already. I say it again because why would I come at the people? Especially I know you got people in your circle as well that've got it. Yeah.
Messaging me right now, bro. Like I ain't spoke to him in about 9 months.
But now he knows your number.
Yeah. So yeah, no, but you can tell him what I've said. I already said it, but people just think that I just woke up and I just said something, or I just picked it, and they don't want to hear the story. They don't want to know that what he did before. They don't. They just want to, and that's why they hate about it. So yeah. So I've explained it. I apologize to the people involved. Yeah, bro. Like, bro, this is the thing. But people came down for me, so I still don't know what. No, but I'm saying. Yeah, that's all it was. So you know, and yeah, and like you get me, and kid, to your people as well, the same thing, kid, man. Like, you know me already, man. So it's not. So if you can put it on your platform and they'll hear it too, people push whatever narratives that they want, because that's the best narrative. That's the best narrative. But the truth of the matter is, it was on a show that I was heavily attacked on. The clips are going viral. Those clips from the show, it's not me doing attacking. I'm clapping back because I'm being attacked. Sister was attacked, you know, and then based upon those people calling up people, you know what I mean? And then I said something. So yeah. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, no worries. Yeah, thank you. All right. So like I said before, but to the individual at hand, and you know what it is? I've tried not to even post them up, because even that in itself, I've tried to not to post them up, because I wasn't trying to put it on him, because they didn't post them up. So I've been quite careful not to, and even that in itself, I haven't posted them up because they didn't post him up. Unless he posts up and he wants to be known, then, but I didn't post him up. So, but if he wants to have a conversation with me, my DMs are open. I don't know him. I don't know him. So if he wants to have a conversation, my DMs are open like men, and then we can have a conversation. But to everyone else, with sickle cell, friends, families, people that I don't know, people that were affected by this, I've explained to you what happened. I understand the concept, the comments were sensitive and distasteful, as people have let me know. I understand that some people consider it to affect the wider community of people that suffer it, and other people, like too clean in the comments, it does not affect them. I already reached out. I've reached out to a few people, and if they want to contact me and have a conversation and sit down, they can. I already donate blood, so I'm already I work with sickle cell people already. If there's anybody else that wants to do it and then I am open to it, because I was open to it before. Okay? So I'm going to leave it at that. I am open. My DMs are open. I am open. So, and to everyone that throws insults and the rest of it, you prove a lot of things for me. Okay? You just prove a lot of things for me. Yeah. So, and when people saying too late for sorry, it was very poor and tasteless comment. What was the comment? Guys, you have to go back and watch it. You say it was very poor and tasteful. What was the comment? But hold on. I don't. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What's the TikTok? Was she there? I can't see it. Oh, I see it. So yeah. Okay. No doubt the clips will circle tomorrow. The reactions will happen. People try to push narratives. They will try to lie. They will try to do all manner of things. That's what happens. That's what happens. They love it. But we still got a lot of clips. We got a lot of clips to run. So it's fine. It's fine, because I got a lot of clips to run. Nothing's going to change in the sense of we're going to work. We've got things to do. So it's not going to change, because cancel culture only exists if you cancel yourself. And I will not cancel myself. I work extremely hard. I will not cancel myself. I work extremely hard. So all that deflection, all of that it's not gonna work. Yeah. So okay. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys can make the clips as you want to make it. You can push whatever narratives you want to push. I've showed it to you, and I can clip them up and I can show it to more people. But people will choose what they want to see. Okay. That's it. They will choose it. They will choose it. That's it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Okay. All right. Let me get out. Guys, TikTok, we're done over there. Okay. All right. They're gonna say what they want to say. They're gonna do what they want to go and do. I already know. But I've outlined it. I've apologized to the people, and I explained what I was talking about. To the individual, if they want to have a conversation, they know my social media. And to everyone else that's actually organizations or people involved, if you want to reach out, and then we go from there. Okay. My name is Channel the Man's Voice. Like, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells, guys. We're gonna be going back again tomorrow, so you know what to do. We are out.